Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
Oh, good-looking ball.
He's found a way through.
Isco.
Great vision. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. That's an imaginative pass. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. And smartly reclaimed.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Zico. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Iniesta. And this is Neymar.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable...
And the shot! It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Brazil really could have done without this. To get them off and running.
Brilliant save! That's another chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Zico. Conte.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Raul.
Oh, no joy this time.
Lam. Threads one in. Now it's Messi. Messi.
Beckenbauer does well to get it back.
Oh, just skips past his man.
Pretty robust defending.
Here's
It's Isco!
Nice looking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Brazil are really in a position where patience and...
Conte! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Borussia Dortmund couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
30 minutes gone.
Mbappe.
Now he's got space.
Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself.
Brazil certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Somewhat off target.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. That's a sharp pass. Suarez going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Bale! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Raul.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Iniesta.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta. Foot in. Nicely weighted ball. Raul. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Decent chance! It's bounced back off the post. They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Suarez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy them.
And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Substituição em andamento.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
This is Zico. And it's hoisted clear. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goes for the shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
And it's Bale. And he's making progress on the ball.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ambitious ball here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Suarez just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Brazil are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Suarez. Zico. Out again for a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Zico. Looking to play him in. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. And this is Luis Suarez. Suarez gets flagged offside.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 20, Neymar. Camisa 13, camisa 9.
Tries to pass it through.
Camisa 22.
Hit into the middle.
Para a entrada
And he's there to clear it. It's loose here and they'll want to reclaim it.
Camisa 23. Camisa
Lovely
10.
pass, but can he get there?
Camisa 11. Camisa 26. Teremos uma
Marquinhos.
substituição.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pelé. Owen. Roll might just make this. Looks a good ball through. Caught offside that time. Seedorf.
Borussia Dortmund are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Looking for the run. And it's Zico. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Luis Suarez! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Shoots! Against the crossbar. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Probing pass, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. Seedorf, distributed tidily. Now it's Pelé.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Seedorf. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And with that, it's time... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And having a look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick...
Decent chance! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
It's a pretty loose pass. an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's away! He's one-on-one, surely! Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Seedorf. Ronaldinho, and the shot! Off the post! He's done very well to get to that.
Eto'o actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has ended up in no man's land. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Van Dijk with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Beckenbauer. And this is Pele! Still goalless at the moment. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Seedorf tries to clear. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ukraine are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer. Pele. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Nice control. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pass somewhat off target. It's a loose ball. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Cannavaro. And it's Cannavaro. Now Cruyff. And this is Eto'o. Neymar. And it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Knocks it into space. Hangs one in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's real chance! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Ronaldinho. Pelé. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Brazil have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for the run. Played into space out wide. And he's straight offside. Messi tries to pass it through, hops him off it and wins back the ball. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And if you do have a chance,
So
today,
all
please
square at
take some time
half-time,
out to give
each
your
side
support
matching
to
the
our
other
best
blow for
stadium
blow
fund.
at the break. Brazil get the second half going.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now he's off and running. And it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Eto'o. No foul, says the referee. And the ball's gone astray. Pelé, there's the shot! And he's heaved it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And he has been fouled there. Messi running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Hazard, and he's certainly onside here. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Cruyff. So what can they make of this? Messi. And it's Neymar. And he's picked it up out wide.
That's going in strongly.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Danger averted for now. He shifted it to the flank. He's picked his way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Eto'o! It's loose. And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Could be danger here. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. That has been cut short. Ambitious ball here. Priol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. Neymar finds himself offside.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 7.
Both sides then
Hazard.
taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
10,
benches.
Messi. Coming on the field, number 19, Bellingham. Number 11, Kane. Substitution.
That's been intercepted. Can he finish? Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 69 minutes.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil get themselves into the lead. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Koundé has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Villa. Nicely weighted ball. Griezmann. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. So, third corner of the game.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Musiala. Bellingham.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. Rui Costa. Oh, well played.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Musiala. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
Time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Seedorf proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Brazil, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done.
I'm
What are your
afraid
thoughts
to
on
tell
today's
you,
game then,
we're
Jim?
expecting
Well, the
traffic
look
to
on
be
the
heavy
manager's
after the
face
final
says it
whistle
all.
today.
He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but...
He's having a shot! It's Ronaldinho! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ronaldinho brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now, can they get him away? Van Balten. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, no joy this time. Van Balten with a definite foul there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Thuram. Foot in. Thuram has got himself a free kick. And he welcomes it in. Thuram receives it in a good position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adams.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Cruyff has a look and plays it forward. Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Neymar! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. It's Pele! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Cannavaro. That's good running with the ball. Kukçu providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Now it's Pele. And it's Neymar. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Neymar. Good play on the left-hand side here, and he's picked it up out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. The pressing's intense, and it's played off. Cruyff. And Neymar. It's a searching pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Thuram. Now it's Pelé. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Kukçu. Looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rijkaard. And he's picked out the run. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bebeto. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Cruyff. Oh, that is a nice touch. Pelé picked out, and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply.
Cruyff! Ronaldinho. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. That's a cute ball. There's the shot! Van Bouten getting this one clear. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Brazil really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 24, Raul.
And we're underway again.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Neymar. Neymar played into the... There's the header! No, not the best of headers. Ronaldinho.
Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And he skips past his man. Showing good feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eto'o. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Cruyff. Crosses it in. He gets big. Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Seedorf. Neymar could try cutting inside here. And this is real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Eto'o! Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. And this is Eto'o. Look, shoots! They've done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 7, Turn.
So, time for changes
8,
on both sides, actually.
Coming
So
on
the
field,
first goal of the
number
game.
15,
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now,
Number
along with
20,
good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Ødegaard. And he's only too happy to take that back. And the pass is intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good-looking ball. Foden. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their...
And Cruyff!
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's going to have his name taken. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Ronaldinho.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, some tackle that. Brazil leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And it's Griezmann. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a shot! Rui Costa! Explosive! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager...
Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Cruyff. Plays the return pass. Rui Costa. And this is Griezmann. Oh, what a climb! And he's had a hit. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Messi. That's that, the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Everybody to please kindly remove
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well read, nice interception. Cruyff. Neymar on a charge down the left. Roberto Baggio. And it's Xabi Alonso. Now it's Darwin. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Greenwood has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He's having a shot! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Pele. Oh, a delicate chip through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Spread it left. Tries to pass it through. Now it's crossed into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That looks a cracking ball. It's Baggio! Goal! Barcelona! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cruyff gets into some space. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Spreads it out wide. The less said about that pass, the better. Now it's Darwin. Cannavaro has given away a free kick. Darwin. Greenwood. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's well spotted. Raul. Out of play for a throw. Baggio going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar. Eto'o. There he goes, motoring forward. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Brazil are back in business.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And here's Baggio. That's a nicely shaped ball.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That has not gone well. Good effort from distance. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third corner of the game. He's having a go! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Oh, terrible pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Beckenbauer. It's Cruyff. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Greenwood. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Big chance, corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and plays it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He is through here! Ronaldinho! He's in a great... It's Rui Costa! In for the pieces! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cruyff. He won't be happy with that one. Raul. Oh, they could break here. Neuer claims comfortably. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Nunez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass is just off target. That's an imaginative pass. Looking to play him in. Raul has it in a wide position. There's the delivery. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, well played, well played. Cleared without complication. And that was nowhere near his best. And it's Baggio. Nunez! And a chance! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Brazil present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The ball is on the spot, here we go. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And this is Eto'o. And this is Neymar. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He might be in here! Over to the left. Raul. That is a great pick out. Nunez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Ah, he's fizzed it forward. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Baggio with a definite foul there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 23. Neymar. Camisa 4. Ronaldinho.
Nicely intercepted.
Camisa 6.
And here's Raul.
No campo para a entrada de camisa 26. Camisa 18.
Griezmann. Nicely
Camisa
weighted ball.
7. Camisa 10.
Raul! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Barcelona take the lead. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's done very well to take that. He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Villa. Now it's Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
David Villa. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is ended up in no man's land. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Knocks it into space. Mbappe. And this is Eto'o. David Villa. Thuram goes sliding in.
Keep calm. And
oh no, what has happened here? Out for a throw.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 9. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 20.
And he's decided to go for it. Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish of true class. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Aos 35 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador camisa
No second
24.
invitation needed. Hit it true and unerring. A screamer.
Well, the power he managed to get into the shot just seemed to catch the goalkeeper by surprise. He really thumped it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Looking for a runner.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease.
And it's been given away. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's managed to get free. Stoichkov! That's another chance. Relentless. Just relentless. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would...
Decent chance!
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Oh, what a mistake! It's Griezmann! It's a goal! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi clears it away.
They've done it! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next? It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's...
David Villa! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Villa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Ukraine are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Lewandowski. Kaká. Look at the space here. And the shot! And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter.
Header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And smartly reclaimed. Rudiger. Throw in. Neymar. Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Cruyff. Seedorf. Now it's Villa. Messi. David Villa. Now it's Neymar. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? That's a throw. Deftly away. Driving forward, and they can counter here. And this is Shevchenko. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Camisa 16.
Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! A finish right from the top draw. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Ukraine take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Aims beyond the defence. Lobbed in behind. Lahm makes the interception. Seedorf. Messi. He's got away. David Villa. Big chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Brazil making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. That's a sharp pass. He's picked his way through. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Crosses it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar receives it in a... It's Neymar!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And it's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Lam. Oh, nicely intercepted. Great ball, and he's in here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Seedorf. He's through, now is he in? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Seedorf. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cruyff. Rudiger gets good distance on it. Vardy. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And the second half gets underway.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Seedorf. And here's Shevchenko. Plenty shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Neymar. Now it's Lewandowski. Gerrard. Nice bit of trickery. And this is Shevchenko. Pass somewhat off target. He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Seedorf. Oh, good-looking ball. That's a lovely pass. Lewandowski! They want to be quick to recover this. Messi looks to get on the end of this. And he cuts out the supply.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shevchenko. Now it's Villa. Seedorf. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Lewandowski. Roberto Carlos. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 23.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Camisa 24.
Referee's given a throw.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 9, camisa 11, camisa 7, camisa 15. Substituição.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Eto'o. It's Griezmann! Delivered with swing. And he was quick to react. That's the throw. Pelé. Great defending, strong and determined. Out again for a throw-in. Roberto Carlos. And it's Bellingham. Bergkamp. And it's Seedorf. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Bergkamp. Just about up to 75 minutes. Griezmann. Eto'o. He has found the way. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Seedorf. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pelé. Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko. And he's onside. Shevchenko! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Ukraine have their second corner now. Brazil have the chance to go the other way.
Seedorf.
Nicely weighted ball. David Villa. Lahm does really well to win the ball there. Out of play for a throw. Now, can they get him away? And he's got his cross in. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Griezmann brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
Beckenbauer just eases him off the ball. Looking to play him in. Bergkamp could try cutting inside here. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Minutos de acréscimo.
And that's definitely not his best. Pele. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Nicely aimed pass. He's not got that quite right. Cannavaro. Looking for the run.
Seedorf.
And that is that. Brazil illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, they ended up with nothing. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
Now it's Neymar. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes.
It's Gerrard!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Gerrard, there he goes, motoring forward. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Triol goes long. Seedorf, and that is a little undercooked. Now it's Eto'o. He can run onto that. He is through here. Big chance! One-on-one! Casillas, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pelé, he's got away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a goal kick. Now it's Pelé. And this is Neymar. Brazil yet to have an attempt on goal. Mohamed Salah. Shevchenko. It's a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Pelé. Now he's got space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they've got a throw. And it's lofted through here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Darwin. Nunez has a look inside the box. Ukraine with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Eto'o. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gerrard. Now it's Shevchenko. And this is Sneijder. He has found the way through. He's found some space. Crosses it in here. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He's having a good look here.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught napping. A corner it is then. It's their second corner of the game. Maldini attempts a clearance. And the ball's come loose here. Gives it back. And it's Schneider. Comes looking wide. Lovely feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Brazil have it back and can go again.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Kaká. And here's Nunez. Oh, nice touch. Ronaldinho has given away a free kick. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? And Neuer pulls off a sensational save! So, third corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. And it's Seedorf.
2 added minutes has
Ball
been
has bounced
indicated.
loose now. And this is Schneider. Now what about he rises? Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both
Please
managers
join
to
me
mull
in
over
wishing
here.
all the best for members of
Some
our
first
fan
half
squad
thoughts?
celebrating
Well,
their
there's no
wedding
way to
anniversary
disguise the
today.
fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Brazil really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Pelé! Pelé! And he's there to get it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ronaldinho. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
The goal scorer for Brazil.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now he's off and running. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pelé. Beckenbauer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Engages and forces him off the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Shevchenko. It's a threatening ball. Nunez! Decent enough try. Corner number 4 coming up here. Keeper's dealt with that. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Gerrard with the foul.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 15, Darwin Nunez. Number 22, Kaká. Number 14, Schneider. Number 20,
That pass isn't the best.
Coming on the field.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Number 10, Neymar. Number 5, Jules Koundé.
Seedorf.
Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Substitution in progress.
That has ended up in no man's land. Tries from distance, and it's skewed away. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Van Dijk cuts it out. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good. Oh no, this does not look good! Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been caught on it here! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, right place, right time.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Header! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ukraine have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Owen. Played into space. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Vardiol clears it away. Shevchenko charging forward, the ball at his feet. And here's Neymar. Great ball. It's Eto'o! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for Brazil.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation. They know they've got it wrong.
And yes, it's him again. Brazil find a position of real strength now. He's tried one! Great strike, a test for the keeper. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Gerrard, and that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer, and it's Gerrard.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 extra minutes added on. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Oh, that's ambitious. Beckenbauer, and it's Nesta. Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Owen. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich gets a cross in. And he's gone looking for safety. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Eto'o claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.